Hey guys, uh, this is Randeep. I am coming up with this video for uh, interview questions in T-SQL. Basically, we are discuss some important topics and that are asked as interview questions as well in multiple interviews, right? So you need to understand, those very basics. Those are very basics, but still, at the time of interview, if you are not aware about this, this considered as that you haven't the exact knowledge or you have doesn't have the thorough knowledge for the particular subject. Today question is table variable versus temporary table. Today we are going to discuss how both are different, and generally this is a question which generally comes when people says, yeah, tell me two difference between the table variable and temporary table if you have used in your code. So coming on to the answers, table variable, we have classified differences into four major categories. One is scope and lifetime. One is transaction handling, indexing, and storage performance. So scope and lifetime is like when you are executing a table, when you are executing a batch of code. So let's say there are multiple batches. First, you execute this section, populate table, temporary table, and then you leverage the temporary table in your code to do the various things. So in this case, temporary table lifetime is like for entire batch, where the entire session where you have created that. If the session ends, temporary table gets deleted automatically. Otherwise, you need to write a code to delete that as well. Okay. So then once that session ends, uh, the temporary table will exist. Will drop. Now coming on to table variable. Table variable scope remains till that batch executed. So let's say you declare a table variable, and as soon as you executed that batch, where table variable is used or uh, uh, where table variable used, it will automatically get dropped or deleted. So let's say you have created a table variable, and as soon as you inserted your data and leverage that table variable to do some calculation in your next batch, that batch ends up, and then you write a run say another batch where you are using the same table variable, it will not work because table variable scope will be already done when you created earlier. If you will not create it again earlier in the next batch, it will not. This is how table variable works. Second is the transitional handling. Transitional handling, it clearly, it might be clear till now for you that as table variable batch or session doesn't lies for a long time, it will automatically get deleted. There will be no transaction, begin transaction, or end transaction. Now indexes. So we cannot create indexes on temporary table and from on table variable, while temporary table have the indexing functionality. Storage and performance, temporary variable goes into the memory, it is a variable. Temporary table goes into the temp-db. Sometimes we are confused that temporary table there is temporary table sometimes stays in the memory and the sizes grows into the temp table. Whatever it is, this is how the four differences, major differences are there, which generally people look for.